Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Gowly, and today I have a huge list of a ton of different tips and 9 billion IQ things that you can use in your games and things that might just make you a better zombies player overall once you have watched this video. So one little thing before we start, these are in no particular order. They are just whatever I thought of first, just threw them in a list, and that's what it's going to be. So just hang on, get comfortable. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to cover, and without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Insta-kill gives you a 2.5 times damage boost, which might seem useless at first since it one-shots regular zombies anyways, but this can actually be really useful for killing elites. Number 2. Nuke power-ups deal 50% of megaton or split megatons max health when you activate them. They will also be stunned for a very short period of time when this happens. Number 3. You can duplicate wonder weapon elements by having one person drop their elemental variant on the ground, then just take the element you want from its box, and the other person can then pick theirs back up. This can work with 4 players, but it's a little bit finicky, and I haven't done much testing on how to get that to work yet. Number 4. You can cancel the perk drink animation by meleeing at the right time. Number 5. Your melee attack will be slower when you're holding out a weapon that has 0 rounds in the current mag, so make sure you actually reload before you try to get a lot of kills with your melee while holding out a weapon. Number 6. Just like in the other COD games, you can prone in front of a perk machine to get a free 100-point loose change bonus. This can be done by one player, once per perk machine per game. Number 7. Double points affects just about everything, including the loose change bonus that I just mentioned. Number 8. You're trying to save up points but desperately need ammo for something like the ray gun. I know that happens to me a lot. The megaton splits can actually drop mags for you, but even better, a more consistent way to do this is to just take a trip to the Dark Aether and break some crystals, because the most common drop in the loot tables of those crystals is ammo, and that will fill your ray gun. Number 9. This one's purely cosmetic, but you can change the enemy health bar colors in the game's colorblind settings. Number 10. The generic, non-upgraded Die Shockwave actually has the highest damage per shot out of all of its variants. Number 11. Not including the initial megaton spawn between rounds 8 to 10, the amount of players that you have in a game will affect the amount of megatons that spawn each time they do. More players equals more megatons. This is really useful for getting the elite kill challenges done for your weapons. Number 12. You can fill the poison gas collector underneath of Weapon Lab before you even place the canister, and it will be filled instantly if you bring the canister there afterwards and put it in. This way you can get dogs in there at earlier rounds and not have to worry about it. Number 13. Myax, which are the elite that is exclusive to the Dark Aether, along with the split megatons, can all shoot the fungus on the tree for the Shockwave Ice upgrade. It doesn't have to be the normal megaton. Number 14. Healing Aura, if upgraded to the highest tier, can instantly revive anyone from anywhere on the map, regardless of where the user is. So if you have all 3 of your teammates down on wherever they are on the map, and you pop that, you're going to be able to res all of them instantly from wherever you are. Number 15. You can switch ammo mod types at the Pack-a-Punch to refill the ammo for your gun for only 2,000 points no matter what Pack-a-Punch level your gun is on. This is really useful considering a fully Pack-a-Punch gun costs 5,000 if it is not a wonder weapon. It will cost 5,000 to refill the ammo, and you can bypass this by just switching the element. Even if you want to get your element back, you can switch it to a different element and then switch back, and you'll be spending 4,000 instead of 5,000. This may be changed in the future. Number 16. Carpenter used to be a pretty useless power-up, but in Cold War Zombies, however, it will actually fully repair your armor the second you get it. Number 17. Chopper Gunner can be used as a get-out-of-jail-free card and make all enemies instantly stop targeting you when used. Number 18. The field upgrade Ring of Fire deals 5 times damage when upgraded to the respective tier and affects the Shockwave Suck ability, making it really easy to regen ammo for it. Great for clearing out large amounts of enemies since you can just pop Ring of Fire, hold right click or whatever the button is for whatever console you're on, and you will kill all of them in about 2 ticks. Number 19. Something you can and should probably be doing, which will significantly improve how you play zombies in general, is always keeping an eye on where you can run to escape a large group of zombies. Always try to plan the path you're going to take ahead of time so you don't get trapped and die. I almost always use a short window that I have while reloading to check behind me, making sure that no unexpected zombies have spawned that might screw up my movement. Number 20. Mantling is much more useful than you might think. You can jump a very high height and still mantle over things, which can get you out of a lot of sticky situations and give you extremely easy paths to get out of large groups of zombies, since they take much longer to mantle than you do, and it messes with their pathing, which can easily create space. Number 21. As of now, kills with kill streaks charge field upgrades, so you can just pop a chopper gunner, chill, get some kills, and then have your field upgrade right away. Number 22. A lot of zombie players know this, but some, and especially newer players, will probably not. Fire sale power-ups only are able to spawn once the box has moved at least once. It can sometimes be beneficial to not move the box at all in a game, provided you have all the weapons you want already, since the fire sale's drop place on the loot table will be used for other power-ups. This isn't too important, but it can be helpful for gaining more max ammo, double points, or whatever else you might want. Number 23. Small portals around the map, as well as their Wonder Fizz, will always spawn at about round 16. Number 24. The elites in the Easter egg boss fight will drop ammo that you can pick up for any of the shockwave variants. Personally, I like to use the lightning one for the boss fight because it melts all of the elites really quickly. Number 25. Ring of Fire boosts damage with any kill streak, including the chopper gunner if you're standing in the ring when you use it. Number 26. Monkey bombs and decoy grenades do not aggro elites or plague hounds, so be careful with them, because if you're in a sticky situation and you go to throw a monkey bomb, which by the way is way too slow, and I think they should make speed cola make that a little bit faster, if you throw that, those elites and plague hounds are just going to ignore them completely, so you might still get jumped and killed. So again, be careful. Number 27. The die shockwave will not take anything more than 2 shots to kill regular zombies on any round. In the beginning rounds, of course, it may take 1, but once the zombies start ramping up health, eventually they do reach a cap and it will only take 2 shots of the shockwave to kill them. Number 28. Camping on top of Noct with the plane wing door closed, of course, do not open that, in Die Machina will yield the highest zombie spawn rates on the map and line zombies up for you to get easy headshots or whatever you might need. Just be careful on higher rounds or when the megatons spawn, because they might come in and trap you. I typically set up here every time I play, like every single game, for a good 6 to 8 rounds before even going down into the facility. This makes things really fast and gets you a lot of points very easily. Number 29. If you're trying to complete headshot challenges, do not buy Elemental Pop, and I would recommend staying away from ammo mods as well. If you have either one of those things, they're going to steal a decent amount of kills that you could have gotten headshots on instead. Number 30. You may have noticed that the spawns for the zombies in Call of Duty Cold War are kind of weird, and they tend to stay around one area, and they can and should be manipulated if you're going to be traversing the map. Generally, areas of the map that you are in, as well as certain adjacent areas, will spawn zombies within them. So if you're planning on running through somewhere, make sure that you don't linger near that area for too long before you decide to pass through. Otherwise, zombies are going to spawn ahead of you and likely trap you, which is not good. Number 31. As of today, and they may change this, for the Trials Dark Ops calling card, I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one where you need to get all of the trials done in one single game. You only need to initiate every trial. You do not have to participate in or complete them. Again, they might change this, but so far at this moment, that is how it is. Number 32. Pack-a-punching your weapon will refill its ammo, upgrading at the upgrade station will not. Number 33. Remember those little portals that I mentioned earlier that spawn on round 16 along with the Wonder Fizz? You really should try to get used to using those to get around the map, because it makes trips to certain parts of the map take a lot less time, or you can utilize it for escaping sticky situations. I know that when I do basically any strat, I usually would take the one by Noct or whatever to go down and get more armor, and then just jump over the zombies on the stairs if they even spawn, which they likely will not in time. You can just get right back up and continue what you were doing. Number 34. Crystals in the Dark Aether can contain a ton of different things, including weapons of any rarity, self-revives, and even perks. These crystals will respawn every single time you enter the Dark Aether, which can be very useful for getting some extra resources, including armor and ammo if you're low on essence. I'm not entirely sure if you can get Ultra Tier, as in wonder weapons, from these crystal drops, but I've heard that you can. Again, not sure. If any of you have done that, please let me know. Number 35. Portals for some of the Shockwave upgrade paths, which are the bigger ones that are anomalies that you'll see around the map, they spawn in specific places for each respective upgrade if you are at that step. They will not spawn until you've crafted the Aether Scope, and those specific ones would be the Fire and the Lightning. Number 36. For the Easter egg step, where you need to deliver that gold spherical boy, having stamina up and having it fully upgraded will allow you to not only move faster with the spear, but you can go even faster if you backpedal, which is kinda odd, but it's definitely useful. Also, make sure to kill the dogs before you pick it up, because if you go near it, they will spawn, kill them, and then pick it up. And try to do that on a round where you're saving a zombie. Doing that in the middle of a high round is not a good time. Number 37. The free Die Shockwave Easter egg with the little room in Noct will actually save your progress of the amount of zombies you fed to the door. Once the cooldown is over, if you don't get enough zombies the first time, start it back up again and you'll be able to continue from where you left off. This should take around 20 or 30 zombies in total. And I think that is going to wrap it up for today, so please let me know in the comments if you learned something. I'm sure you did, and let me know if I missed anything that you can think of that might be useful for other players. Let them know in the comments. Let's just share a bunch of stuff. Everybody can learn new things, and that'll be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what you thought. Give a like if you want, subscribe, whatever, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you later. Bye!